Every time I think, I dream of the moments of the past and the ones to come, carried by gusts of wind or downpouring rain.
Oh my gosh, that's a giant!
Memories stay.
Come give me a hug. Oh, I love you so much. You did.
Hey there, Jason Freed, Lund Pro-Staff and fishing guide with Leisure Outdoor Adventures with your Lund Tall Tale. As a fishing guide, we get to experience a lot of unique moments. Some funny, some heartbreaking, some memorable. And one tall tale I like to just tell is I had a guy in my boat from West Virginia, had never caught a walleye in his life. And it was a super windy day, and earlier in the trip he had gotten snagged up and had his line out what seemed like 100 yards away from the boat, and got all snagged, got out, got him retied. And later in the trip he sets the hook again, and then I think it's a snag and he's telling me it's a fish, and I said, I don't know, let me check that. And I grab his rod and all I can feel is thump, 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 thump. And I said, here you go, Gary, that's a big fish. And so Gary now is reeling this in the back, his other buddy Gary is trying to mess around with the waves, and pretty soon I tell him that he has to be the one who nets the fish for his friend. And so Gary gets up, steps down on the boat, snaps my fishing rod. Right? I say, it's all right, don't worry about it. He's all worked up about losing the fishing rod. And I say, you need to net that fish. So by now, this 28-inch walleye, which we end up measuring, is doing this in the water, and it looks like it's going to come off. And I said, Gary, you got to net your buddy's fish. So now he takes the net, proceeds to stab at the fish, hits it about 2 or 3 times in the head, I think. I finally grab the net, I net the fish, I get it in the boat, and so now Gary's up front, and I realize we have this big walleye. And so I asked Gary, I said, Gary, you need to take a picture. This is a fish of a lifetime. And so I said, have you ever caught a walleye this big? And Gary said, nope. And I said, all right, this is how you're going to hold it. And I show him how to hold it. And he said, okay, I think I got it. I put it in his hands. He grabs onto it, and the fish goes, boom, up in the air. Like a punt that almost hits the stadium roof. And we're literally watching this 28-inch walleye fly in the air. And Gary goes, and he catches it like a punt. And he goes like this, and the 28-inch walleye says right in his hands, just like this. And I said, that's going to have to do. And we get a picture. And so you never know what an experience can have. Some are going to be funny, some are going to be heartbreaking. But as a fishing guide, I think back as that was definitely one of the major tall tales of my fishing guide career. So hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time.